Hi everybody, it's James here from The Anvil. Hope you're all doing really well. This Wheel and Deal video is going to be talking about a player that West Ham have been linked with for before, I believe, and someone that fans have wanted to see come to West Ham. Who is it? It's Norwich City's midfielder, Todd Cantwell. Todd Cantwell has had a rapid rise to Norwich's first team and Norwich fan stardom since he made his debut for the club. He's filled in some pretty big shoes, taking over from when James Maddison left in 2018, and he's adopted his own kind of style of play. He can't exactly replicate what Maddison did at Norwich, but Cantwell can certainly be suitable and competent enough to fill that gap. And he has been in the Championship and the Premier League. He's formed into his own midfielder, and I can see why West Ham want him. He's already destined for a big move, according to many reports in the media. He's destined to move away from Norwich, and even though he has stuck with them through a few relegations now, but I can see why West Ham would love this kind of player. A 4-2-3-1 formation, as we know West Ham go for that. Cantwell tends to play in that. He played in that with Michail Antonio and Timo Pukki up top. He's a very intelligent and tactically aware midfielder. What I like about Cantwell is he loves breakaway football, and he executes little tricks like little one-touch passes and little flicks of the ball to quickly move the ball and get momentum behind it. It's not about him running from one end to the other. He likes to do one touch, knows where his teammates are, gets it to them as quickly and as simply as possible, but in quite a nice and, smooth way too, which is quite nice to watch. Cantwell likes to latch onto loose passes and go into defensive lines as well. He's a player who's quite tall, and he's going to be, I think, quite a personality in the West Ham dressing room because he's known for his bubbliness, and some of his goal celebrations I've seen are actually quite wacky. So him and Michail Antonio are going to have a little bit of fun there if he ends up signing. And just saying, Cantwell tends to come up big in big games. Against Liverpool and Chelsea are where he tends to shine. Teams like that, and Man City too, Man United as well. He tends to shine in the big games because he loves to rise up to challenges. He loves to thrive off of that pressure. He receives passes against these bigger teams and tries to look for some kind of overlap. He tends to try to pass it into the space more, but not so much that he's going to end up losing the ball. So he likes to consider where to pass the ball as long as a teammate's going to latch onto it. Daniel Farke said that he was, quote, a local hero because Cantwell's born and raised in Norfolk. Everyone at Norwich talks about how he's a really big and important player and how they could see him as a future leader in the team because everyone looks up to him and he knows the culture of Norwich City's football club. He probably gets his meals cooked by Delia, as does the rest of the Norwich team. Just saying right now, have a cookbook at home somewhere. Just going a bit off topic there, just thought I'd add that in since we're talking about Norwich. Cantwell was rewarded with an under-21 call-up because of his dazzling performances. And he's, just to quote it from this article that I'm reading, a diamond that Farke carefully polished. Couldn't sum that up even more. Because Cantwell is his own kind of midfielder. He's not someone who's a progressive runner of the ball. He's not someone to take on players. He's someone who likes to play a simple game with one-touch football and quickly getting the ball to his teammates. He likes to play with a fast line. Buendia, Cantwell, Pukki was a fast line. Because when Buendia was at Norwich, Cantwell was always right next to him with little connecting passes. And then it would result in a forward pass going straight to Timo Pukki, usually resulting in a one-on-one situation with the goalkeeper. So Cantwell, in that sense, is an initiator of an assist. Initiator of like a one-touch football with an end product being a potential chance. And that is what I do like about this guy. He's a creative midfielder. He's very intelligent and he knows what to do with the ball. And he's only, 23 years old, I believe. So he's young. He can develop. And I think he is going to get that move to a big club. West Ham would be ideal for him. He would be ideal for depth. If we don't end up getting Jesse Lingard, which would seem unlikely, by the way, because West Ham's probably going to move for him quite early on in the window, I could see Cantwell being a potential option. Oh, and he's out of contract, apparently, at the end of the season, so that makes things a little more convenient. I want something to come of that, because Cantwell at West Ham, you'd be mad to say no to it, all honesty. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you liked the video, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe for more content. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you all soon.